Shalom, Akim. Allah start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth, and truth and sincerity, and is exalting the name of Yahweh by Shem, Yahushai, Yahushai, and is teaching in the name of Yahweh by Shem, Yahushai. All right, I'd like to get to sit now about the Chariots of the Lord, the so-called UFOs, and I'd like to start off with Ezekiel 1:15. Now, as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheeled upon the earth by the living creatures, with his four faces. Ezekiel 1:16. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of beryl. Slacky if I'm saying it wrong. And they four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. So I'm gonna stop right there. And Ezekiel, seeing the chariots of the Lord, so-called UFOs. As he describing it, it was a wheel in the middle of a wheel. The chariots, if you could imagine, seeing it up close, which Ezekiel seeing it up close, it spins around and has wheels, and there's a wheel that goes around. And let me go to Ezekiel 1:17. When they went upon the four sides, and they turned not when they went. Ezekiel 1:18. As for the rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes round about them four. So, and in the videos where folks be catching the UFOs in the sky, if you ever seen one up, well, I'll say, if you ever seen one like from a distance or kind of up close, like, I know the UFOs, when I see it like on the videos when they be catching it, the UFO like have four lights and and on it, like it lights up, and that's what it's saying right here in Ezekiel, and it said and their rings were full of eyes around them about. That's the lights around the UFOs. And go Ezekiel 1:19. When the living creatures went, the wheels went by them, and when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted. And I'm go to 20, where whithersoever the spirit was to go, they went thither. I'm do the see and sound it out again. Thither was their spirit to go, and the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. So that's the salvation, that's to come. Because Ezekiel seeing was the spirits being beamed up in those chariots. And that's what's to come for the hope for lit, and those that died, died in his truth, will come back and get beamed up, beamed up in the chariots, and those that die first gonna get raised up, and let me go to and that's this is the strangeness of our salvation, and what people gonna be astounded to see those see the Akim, out there pushing the truth, the hopefully I'm part of the lit, the brothers out there that's preaching the word, in season, out of season, seeing those brothers out there and they looking at them all crazy and talking madness and and people that you know and that was in the world that you knew, and you hear about them talking shit about you, even your family members, they're gonna be astounded when they see those Chariots of the Lord, so-called UFOs, being the brothers of the Akim, you know, the Akim that's out there preaching truth, the apostles and elders, the scoffers and all them gonna be astounded when they see that. And but let me go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 in the Apocrypha. It explain that. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account on his labor. So that's what the Sasid Akim, the brothers and the apostles, elders are out there on the highways and byways, standing bold. We stand in great boldness, in the face of those that that mock us, scoff, and say all kind of things to us, and and they made no account of our labels. They don't take account to it. They don't. They think we are fools to be out there. We're foolish to be out there what we're doing, and they laugh and so forth. They point at us, throw middle fingers up and so forth. 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So that's gonna be the strangeness. It's like the strangeness of this hopefully I'm part of it, of the Akim, the elders and the Sid Akim. They're gonna be our strangeness of our salvation when they see those so-called UFOs beam us up, and they gonna be troubled and amazed, like, oh man, I can't believe I did that. So they said those things to that guy, and didn't help him, or whatsoever comes about what they say. And then go to 3, and they repenting and groaning of anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb or of reproach. And like I said, they're gonna say, like I said, they're gonna say within themselves, like, man, I should never did my brother or my son. I should never did my friend like that, my kin. I should never said anything wrong about him. I should never laughed at him and pointed him and this and that. I should have helped him and all that. They're gonna be in derision. They're gonna be just like, oh man, they're gonna be angry. They're gonna be groaning, man, crying, just like shame. They're gonna be ashamed. Then we shamed. They're gonna be shamefaced, looking down, looking up. Then they're just gonna look down, like be shaking their head. And go to 4. We fools accounting his life madness and his end to be without honor. And then what they think, they count us, or what right now they think we fools, and they think we are mad man out there just saying crazy stuff, but really we're telling the truth. But they think that we are just some bums out there, just out there just to be out there or something, just to talk nonsense. And they think that what we're doing is not gonna profit us nothing. It's not gonna get us nowhere. But they don't know that it's a real good chance, and like I said, hopefully I'm part of the number that we get delivered, and the reward, is to get delivered and get the kingdom, and go to 5. How is he number among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints? And they're gonna be like, man, how is this possible? This guy right here, this guy that, man, we talked about behind his back, said this and said that. So, that's gonna be the strangeness of our salvation, of so-called UFOs, when these these 2/3, they out here, they when they see it, you know, your family members, friends, and so forth, kinfolk, when they see that, you know, they think you crazy, but really, they be like, oh man, he's a man of the Lord. But let me go to end it off with Sirach. I mean, not Sirach, but Zechariah. Zechariah 5. I'm gonna stop at 3. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. This is Zechariah seeing on the so-called UFO, the chariot. Zechariah 5:2. And he said unto me, when seest thou? And I answer, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. So he describing the length of it and the width of the breadth of mean the width of the so-called UFO. And Zechariah 5:3 end off with this. Then said unto him, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it. And everyone that is sweareth shall be cut off as on that side, according to it. So I say, man, the chariot is gonna be all on four corners, on each of the four corners of the earth. Chariots, and they gonna that's gonna be is the curse of it. It's gonna be a curse to these Edomites, man, these so-called white people. And they gonna be in awe, you know, they're gonna be in great terrible fear when they see these chariots. And it's gonna be a real frightening sight for these so-called white people, these Edomites and these elites. But at least the elites gonna be underground though. We're gonna get them. But these regular average Joe Edomites, or, you know, a little bit upper, you know, up top, Edomites, Donald Trump, I don't know, he probably might be in the bunkers, but the ones they're gonna see are gonna be frightened. And then they're gonna be destroyed. You know, they're gonna be destroyed by the missiles, but the chariots, the little so-called UFOs, gonna have the lasers and kill Edomites and get at 2/3 as well. So hope this was edifying. And again, I give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone. And salutations to the hopeful lit. Just pushing the truth, called the four corners of earth in sincerity. And is exalting the name of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. And is teaching in the name of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. And to the apostles and elders, and to the sincere Arkim, and do it to the end. Shalom.